you're a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show him who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. I am Mr. Clark Griswold. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold. Give me a follow there. You can DM me there. You can comment on my Twitter feed. You can ask me questions on my Twitter feed. Or you can do the same below in the YouTube channel. On this video, you can comment below. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And also click the bell so you get the daily notifications as I send out videos daily for setups for the following days in the market. Welcome. So let's get started here. I want to go through one of my trades that I made today with SPY. And if you look at SPY today on the daily chart, and I'll tell you what, we're going to go through some plays after I'm done this, just through inside bars. We'll show you guys how to trade those inside bars again and which plays are setups for tomorrow. So SPY opened up right here at the bottom of this filled bar, 455.16 or whatever it was. So we had a gap up. So I went to the 15-minute bar, or the 15-minute chart, and let's get this spread away here. This right here is the very first bar, the very first 15-minute bar. If this second 15-minute bar would have broke the high, I would have gone long on this, but it broke below this wick here, so that meant to me that there was a pretty good probability that we were going to fill this gap here, and I called it out on Twitter. Here we are, my Twitter feed. SPY gap filled, and now we are off in the other direction. So if we look at this, I bought at the bottom of this wick, the first 15-minute candle. When the second candle opened, it opened here, went up to here, and then it started coming down. As soon as it crossed that bottom wick, I bought in. So I bought puts at 89 cents. And I waited, it was about 45 minutes for this trade. It went up here and stopped out a bunch of bulls, bull trap, and continued lower here. And I ended up selling right about here. We filled the gap here, and I sold right here at $1.05. It was about 18% on that one. So that's how I play the gap. So if, again, we broke the low of this first 15-minute candle, I was in. If we would have went the other way, I would have taken it long with some calls and tried to take a profit there. So that's how we traded that SPY gap. Let's get into some of the plays, some of the setups for tomorrow on the daily chart. The first one I've got here for you is Activision. Inside bar and Activision, and these are all inside bars. So inside bars are, and you can fast forward through this if you'd like, if you already know what they are, but for the people who don't, an inside bar stays within the range of the previous day's bar or the previous candle. So this yellow bar here did not break the high of the previous day's candle and did not break the low of the previous day's candle. In the Strat, we would call this candle a 2, and this would be a 1. So we have a 2-1 setup, and which way is the next 2 going to go? Are we going to have a 2 up? Are we going to have a 2 down? Or are we going to have another inside bar? Or we could have a failed 2, which means it crosses the high of this candle, but it also breaks the low of this candle. So for Activision, if you see here, we have full time frame continuity on here. day, week, month, quarterly, and yearly are all to the upside. The weekly is an inside bar, so is the month, so we got to be careful with that. But we can look for triggers here. So we would be buying calls on Activision at 79.71, and we would be buying puts at 78.91. I don't know which way this is going to go, but full time frame continuity tells me that it's more likely to go to the upside, but it could go down as well. I don't really know. And if someone tells you they know, they're lying to you. Next up, we have BA, Boeing Company, another inside bar. You'd also notice full time frame continuity here. So we have a 2-1 setup. Which way is the 2 going to go? Are we going to have another inside? We'll find out in the morning. So we break 208.42, the pink over here. We're buying calls, and 203.20 is the low of this bar. If we break that tomorrow, we're taking puts. Next up, BAC. And if you want, grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, write down the ticker name, write down the targets so you know, and you can fill them out on your own charts, whether you're using TOS or TradingView or whichever you're using. So Bank of America, another inside bar, full time frame continuity to the upside. Calls would be at $46.96. Puts would be at $46.31. Next one up is Netflix NFLX inside bar again. This one does not have full time frame continuity. If we are to gain full time frame continuity, we would have to. Where is our line here? So if we go to the weekly and we want that weekly to turn red, we can draw a simple line on here. That's where we would turn red at the blue line there. So let's go back to the daily chart. And here. There's also a gap here on Netflix. But if we do break this and we hit this trigger and we hit this trigger, then we have reversed the time frame continuity all to red. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Next up, Nike. Inside bar on Nike. Calls at 149.47, puts at 147.51. The week and the day are red. We'll see how the hourly turns out, and we'll see which way we break on Nike tomorrow morning. I believe is also an inside bar. It is full time frame continuity to the downside outside of this week, which is green. If we want that green to turn red, we'd be looking all the way down here to the bottom of this big candle here. So calls on Plug Power PLUG are at 23.05, and if you hear me calling out the ticker and I don't say the ticker actual name, I just say the company, you look up in this top left corner, that's where you'll find the ticker up there. So calls at 23.05 on Plug, puts at 21.54. Roblox, another inside bar. These are the only plays I'm going through with you guys today are inside bars, but there are a bunch of reversals as well. So Roblox calls at 68.87, puts at 64.22. XOM is ExxonMobil, inside bar. It's a fairly tight inside bar, and we have full time frame continuity to the upside. $80.83 for calls, $79.11 for puts. Space, one more inside bar here. Space, we're taking calls at $9.81, puts at $9.15. DWAC is the Donald Trump stock, inside bar. The daily is red currently, so we'll see how that shapes up tomorrow. If we go green tomorrow and cross this pink line here, the top of the wick, we will have full time frame continuity to the upside. So calls at 83.48 and puts at $76.61. That's for DWAC. And that's it. The rest are a bunch of reversals. Adobe's a 2-2 reversal possible to the downside. 2 up, 2 down we'd be looking for. AMD, same thing. 2 up, we'd be looking for a 2 down here and possibly cover this gap tomorrow. Dollar Tree, 2 up, that's red. We'd be looking for a 2 down there. Facebook, Big losses today with their earnings report. They dropped quite a bit, but same thing. 2 up, that's red. We'd be looking for a reversal on Facebook. Anyways, that's all I'm going to go through today, guys. Quick 10-minute video. Have a good night. Good luck tomorrow, February 3rd, Thursday. Again, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, follow me on Twitter, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.